Sponsorships. We see our favorite influencers and content creators literally getting sponsored and recognized by our favorite brands, and we're wondering, how do we get on their level? In this video, we're gonna be talking about exactly how to get noticed and to get sponsored by your favorite brands, so stay tuned. Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea and I am a visual branding coach helping you build your brand and increase your impact online. So for the best business and branding advice, be sure you stick around by hitting the subscribe button, but then also be sure you turn your post notifications on, hit the bell right below the subscribe or right by the subscribe button. That way you guys are notified whenever I post, which is on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Sundays. All right, so sponsorships, oh my gosh, sponsorships. This is the question that I get asked a lot. You guys may see me working with different brands and getting featured by different brands, and it's really cool. And honestly, when I first started, I never thought this was even possible. But I've literally worked with over like 100 brands from all around the world, and I think it's so cool. And it's been such a really cool opportunity. And I wanted to share with you guys some of my tips that I've done to get sponsored, to get noticed, to get recognized by my favorite brands, and how I've gotten them and how we've learned to work together. So yeah. Okay, so first and foremost, of course, in order to get sponsored, you have to build your brand up first. Now, they're not going to come and sponsor you if your, Instagram account is looking this way and your YouTube is looking a whole different way. You want to be the same person across the board. Like, who are you representing? And I talked about this in my other video about how to build a personal brand. So check that video out as well. But you want to be sure you're looking the same across the board. You look professional. You look like you handle your business. That's what you want to come off as. But you also want to ensure that you are engaging with your audience. You want to be sure that you are interacting with your audience. And so the first thing I should say is that before sponsorships even come into play, you definitely want to be sure that you are building up your brand. Sponsorship should not be your first concern or even first thought really when it comes to YouTube and building your brand. You want to build your brand, and I promise you they actually will come, which is my next point. So my next point is to create content and create a lot of it. So what do I mean by this is that 99% of sponsorships that I've taken and that I've worked with brands and worked with companies, it is because they have actually reached out to me. And so one of my tips for that is, of course, put your social media handles and then also put your email as a form of contact in every single video's description. So yes, so add your email, add your social media handles to the bottom of your description box. And then also, you can say, for brand promotions or for sponsorships, reach out to me at, and then put your information down below. Put your information, your email and stuff right below that. And so that's a great way. And I'm telling you guys, 99% of the sponsorships that even reach out to me at all, like my inbox is like literally, and this is not to brag or anything at all, because I wish my inbox was clear. However, there are a ton of sponsorships, like people reaching out to me to see if I will sponsor their products within my inbox right now. And that's simply because I have put my email in the bottom of my description box. So that's key. All right. You want to give them a way to contact you and be very easy, because if they have to look, the law of least exertion, if they have to look for it and they keep looking and stuff like that and don't find it, they're not going to reach out to you. So make it easy, make it plain. So kind of coming back around to creating content and creating a lot of it, and the reason why I said the companies have found me, it's because they found several videos of mine. And like I said in some of my other videos, the more content you have on your channel, the more likelihood it is for people, not even just brands, but for subscribers and for your viewers and your supporters to find you and fall in love with you. And that's the same with brands. They want relatability. That's why influencer marketing right now is huge, because we're able to relate to our audiences on a one-on-one basis. And it's just been amazing. And so that's why influencer marketing is really big. And so that's why I say just start creating content, create a lot of it, create a lot of niche content in your topic, and then you'll see they start to reach out to you. Now, there's nothing wrong with reaching out to people. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm simply just saying that majority of the times they do reach out to me, and I have just actually recently started to pitch myself, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. Okay, my other tip is actually to clean up your platforms and be sure that your messaging is strong and clear and concise. And so what I mean by this is, like I said before, you don't want to be so-and-so over on Instagram and then so-and-so over here on YouTube. Like you're over here promoting cooking recipes over here, then on your Instagram, you're just talking about your daily life. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't really correlate. You want to look the same. You're a brand all over, and you're just using different platforms for your brand now, you know? And so that's a huge thing. But then also just be sure you are, like I said, you are very concise. You're very niched, but also be sure your content is good quality content. Be sure the photos that you're posting are good quality photos, because if a brand is going to reach out to you and they want to sponsor one of your posts, they don't want your post to look like crap, because they probably will use that for their marketing themselves. They'll probably repost it. And it just makes a huge difference if your quality and your photos and your videos are really, really good quality. It's going to make a big difference, because I can do a hair review and have a poor quality camera and it makes the hair not look as good, if that makes sense. Hey, and so I should mention, speaking of brands and speaking of cleaning up your profile, actually in She's Elite Society, which is my membership group, it is $20 a month. Pretty much what we do is we do a whole bunch of stuff, but one of the big benefits is that we do social media and YouTube channel audits. And so what that means is we comb through your platform. If it's a YouTube audit, we comb through one of your videos, we give you feedback and stuff like that. And it is a live session, and so it's actually like amazing. And honestly, what you're getting for $20 a month is really probably worth it is worth so much more than that. And so in the She's Elite Society, we also do monthly masterclasses, weekly Q&A sessions. We have an archive of content, workbooks, ebooks, stuff that will help you build your brand. So if you were interested in that, and of course you actually want to get personal, like help from me, and if you're interested in that, be sure you join She's Elite Society today. Okay, so you can do that over at AndreaDenise.com/She's Elite. So I did want to mention that to you guys, because this is along the lines of what we do over in there, but on a much more personal one-on-one level. So okay, so my next point is decide which brand you want to work with and come up with a plan. Now, listen, I've done this on several occasions, and this isn't the pitching part yet. This is simply getting noticed, okay? And again, this video is for people who already have their brands built, who already are established, and you don't have to be perfect, obviously, but like you have your brand built, and you know your messaging, and you know what you're there for, you know who you serve, you know what your audience looks like, because they're gonna ask for your demographics, they're gonna ask for who you serve, for your views, for this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And so they're gonna ask for all of that. So anyway, find the brand you want to target and start making content with their products. So if you want Target to sponsor you, which is a big thing, you need to start making content that is relatable to Target. Go buy a dress from Target and then tag them. If you naturally have a whole bunch of stuff from Target, take a photo of it, take a nice photo, or do a video or feature it, tag them. You know what I mean? Like literally it works, you guys. Slide in the DMs, like whatever you need to do. Like there's so many brands that I've done this with, and it works, you know, like they want to see that you are engaging with them. Don't allow yourself to be the person who wants everybody just to come to you. If it's a brand that you really want to work with, it's okay to reach out, you know, and it's actually like honorable to reach out. Just do it in the right way. Or of course, to get them to notice you. So this is my tip for getting them to notice you, is starting to do more content that relates to their thing. So if I want a certain hair company to reach out to me, I'm gonna start engaging in their Instagram comments. I'm gonna go start engaging on their YouTube channel. I'm gonna talk about how great their hair looks. You know what I mean? Like, and then I'll reach out to them. There's two ways I do this. I either reach out to them on Instagram, which is not, I mean, it's like a mini pitch, I guess to say, but I'll reach out to them on Instagram, or I'll reach out to them on, yeah, that's pretty much it. It's on Instagram in terms of just like the getting noticed thing. Or if I do a post also, this is also what I should mention. So you're going to tag them, but then also what you want to do is when you do the post, direct message it to that brand and say, hey, I absolutely loved this dress that you all had. I wanted to show it off to my audience, and I just wanted you guys to see it. If you want more information about it, if you want the analytics for it, please let me know, blah, 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 blah. So that's one step, okay? Now, of course, make sure that content, 'cause that's gonna be your entryway. Make sure your content is really good quality. It is showing off the dress or whatever product, of course, it is, that is showing it off really well, then it looks really good, okay? You want your audience to engage with it. So to get your audience to engage, if it's on Instagram, put it in your story and ask them to go like it, whatever you need to do, okay? And then your next step, your plan of attack, is to then send it direct message to them. Okay, and so then the last strategy is actually pitching yourself. And so what that means is you are going to need to find, whether you connect with them on Instagram and you find an email from there, whether you connect with them on LinkedIn and you find an email or find a way to reach out, or you simply Google it. Find out, like you can, for example, Mael. I love Mael, and like it's a hair company, Mael Organics. And if you were to Google it or go online or whatever, you want to look for positions that say marketing director, social media person, whatever. Or just simply start following the brands. I now know exactly who I need to contact if I wanted to reach out to Mael, simply because they talk about their business and their brand behind the scenes, and I know who their social media marketing person is. And so because of that, I actually followed her on Instagram, and now I can reach out to her directly. And so you see what I'm trying to say. And so that's a great way to pitch somebody. But then also, I mean, the mainstream way, the way I typically do it if I am reaching out, is that I will Google and find their email. Finding an email is critical. You want to make sure you're sending the email to the right person. You don't want to send it to the accounting team or the CEO or the CFO or any of that. You want to send it to a marketing person, a brand representative. You want to send it to a social media marketing person, a digital communications person. You want to send it to somebody like that who can actually do it, because what's going to happen if you send it to the accounting team, they'll probably forget to forward it or just like leave it, open and or unopened and just go somewhere else. So you want to be sure that you're sending your message to the right person within the organization or the ministry or whatever, wherever you're trying to target. So yeah, so that's how you do it. You pitch yourself that way. Of course, whenever you're pitching yourself, be sure you are adding value. Don't just simply go in and say, hi, my name is this, I have this, I've done this, this is what I've done, I. No, like what value can you present to them? Like you may say, yes, I have a following of this many people who can now help you to reach your target goal or your target whatever. You know what I'm trying to say, but you want to make sure you are providing value to these companies and to these brands so that they are looking to actually work with you. Because here's the thing, it's all business, y'all. Like it's all business. It's great and dandy to partner with people, but they're going to partner with you because they see a benefit in your content and your audience. They see a benefit of partnering with you because of your audience and because of what that can do, and that can bring people to their audience and vice versa. And so that's really what it's for. You know what I mean? Like, so you want to be sure that whenever you are targeting these people, that whenever you are emailing them, when I say targeting, it's like a marketing term, so not like literally targeting. That's kind of weird. Anyway, whenever it comes to emailing them, you want to be sure you are leading with value first. I'm big on leading with value first, whether it's in your content, your YouTube videos, your emails to these brands. Of course, you want to present who you are, but be very strategic on, hi, this is who I am. My audience will be a great audience for you, considering that I target this many people. My ideal audience is this. My demographic is this. So if you want more information about that, let me know. If you want me to make a whole nother video or talk more about the actual pitching process, then let me know. But again, like I said, 99% of sponsorships that come to me and that I actually accept are directly into my inbox from the brand, straight to me, without me reaching out, without me engaging, any of that, just simply because of my YouTube videos. And that's why my number one thing is to just make a whole bunch of content and focus on your content and adding value in your content first, and then let the brands come to you. Then also, one more thing I forgot to say is that you do want to make sure you're hashtagging them, and then also find their like brand hashtag. So I'm just gonna make one up. If Target has one and it says like, it's like build your style or something, you want to hashtag build your style in every single post, every single thing that you do that relates to their brand, because then they may go back and find that, they click on your thing, and then stuff like that. So that's how you get noticed by these brands. Of course, there's so much more. There's way more details that we can go into as well. And I will admit, I am not an expert on this. This is simply like my experience with working with over 100 global brands all over the world. And I just want to share my tips with you guys. So if you want more information, if you want another video and I can go even more in depth. So then of course I have to mention that you want to make sure that you are reaching out to brands, or that you are accepting sponsorships that of items or of products or of brands that you actually stand by. You know what I mean? Like it can be detrimental to your brand if you stand by a brand who you don't support, or you don't align with, or that you don't like their product and you're lying about liking their product. That's a horrible thing to do, and that's a easy way to lose the trust of your audience, okay? Because it is easy to tell, all right? And so only take sponsorships from items that you like, from items that you've tried. For me, I tell them, I'll say, hey, listen, I love this product from you, but this product is new. And so just let you know, if I don't like this product, and I say, I'm going to be 100% honest with you and 100% honest with my audience about how I feel about this product, okay? If I like it, they'll know it. If I think it's subpar, they'll know it. If I don't like it, they'll know it. And that's just kind of how it goes, is being honest and open with your audience. Because at the end of the day, these brands and these companies, they're great, but your audience are the ones that you are serving, period. You know what I mean? Like, so you want to be sure that the products you're accepting, the things that you're accepting are, one, aligning with your brand, and one, aligning with your target and your topic. But then also that you are not lying to your audience about what you like and what you don't like. That is not a good thing to do. And I told you, it's a quick way to lose your audience's trust. So anyway, you guys, I hope you liked this video. I really do hope you found it helpful. Let me know down below, again, by commenting, liking, and sharing this with your friends. If you know somebody who's like, I want to get my content sponsored and stuff like that. Like, if they love a brand and they want to get sponsored by that brand, share this video with them. It can definitely help them. So yeah, and don't forget to join She's Elite Society. You will not regret it, honey. Let me tell you, membership is only open for a certain amount of time, so you want to be sure you get in while you can, okay? And there is a limit, okay? Yes. So anyway, I love you so much. Be sure to join She's Elite Society. I have the link down below in my description box, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.